Alright, so a lot of people on Pojo, as well as people who have commented on my Yu-Gi-Oh videos recently, have asked for an update regarding my ZW deck. And this is a deck that I plan to run once XYZ Change Tactics comes out. So since that card is so good and would really speed the deck up, you have to center your deck sort of around it. So that's why I took out the Double or Nothings. I took out some Xyz monsters to make room for 3 copies each of Utopia and C39. Since the monster that you're going to be equipping to is the C39, the Double or Nothings make no sense staying in the deck. So those are easy to take out. Also, the Wind-Up Sharks and the Wind-Up Magician help provide the same amount of explosiveness without wasting your hand. So to accommodate that, I took out Reinforcement of the Army and I took out the 3 copies of Goblinberg because Goblinberg's second effect will cause Shark to miss his timing because the effect to special summon and the effect to switch the card to defense mode is not in the same effect. Doesn't happen at the same time. So Goblinberg would not mesh well with Wind Up Shark, so that's why I replaced it with the Tin Goldfish. I predict that in the next season, special summoning is going to be a very, very big part of the metagame, which is why I kept the 3 maxis in the main deck. I mean, you know, there's always going to be these butthurt people that spend $1,000 plus on that Dragon Ruler deck when it first came out. They're going to still find a way to make it work. They're going to try their butts off. And that's just going to fuel me, you know? That's just going to help me. I have the 3 maxis. I have the Scarecrow, which really helped as well. So I like all the hand traps in this deck. I would not take any hand traps away. I took out 2 copies of Solar Windjammer since the deck isn't completely reliant anymore on ZW Leo arms. I could still make the play with the Photon Slasher as well as Wind Up Shark and Star Drawing. So the option is still there, but it's not as much of a necessity anymore as it was before. And finally, I like this deck even more because of Spellbook of Fate going to 1. It gives us a much more favorable Spellbook matchup. And in my testing, and all the months of testing I've done with this deck in competitive play at locals, Spellbook was my #1 weakness of this deck. This deck has a horrible matchup, and that was simply because of Spellbook of Fate. Not only did it not target, it banished the monster. So the Zexal weapons that were equipped to it could not do anything about it. I could have a fully powered Utopia, and Spellbook of Fate would just laugh, ha ha ha, tra la 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 la. So it going to 1 will turn a very favorable matchup for the Spellbook player into a more favorable matchup for us. So I would predict it would be like a 65-35 in the Utopia player, because they can't just loop their Spellbook of Fate as easy as they could before. So that's the update to my ZW deck. Let me know what you guys think. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. As well as if you want to leave feedback, I would prefer you do it in the comment section because I got this little dislike bot hating on my videos, so I stopped paying attention to that like-dislike meter. So hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day, guys.